Okay guys, so here we have what is probably the strongest piano bench that's ever been made. Got the 3/8 AR plate going here, and pretty much cannon barrels. These are 2-inch with a 3/4 inch wall, so you guys saw them when I was putting it together. But yeah, definitely as much weight as I could possibly get on there. Still have it look like a bench, but as heavy as I could possibly make it. So now what I'm going to do is, I noticed that good steampunk stuff has some stuff that's more rusty and more of like a blackish blued look. So I kind of got this to a blackish blued patina that I think looks pretty cool. This is going to be the spine for the robot, basically the back spine. And so I'm working on that now, so I got that rusty piece there. And we're going to go ahead and leave that, just as it is. And then I'm thinking I'm going to do, well, I know I'm going to do supports, basically flat steel that's going to weld to the bottom of both these legs and shoot underneath the piano. That way we can use the weight of the piano pushing down on that flat bar to also create more stability and lock all the positions together, so nothing can be moved. But yeah, I'm going to do that in a rusty patina as well, so it'll be rusty and then the black metal, and then we'll get back to the really rusty here. And then back to the spine. If we look here, I got the InMove robot here out to help me. And what I want to show you is kind of using this as a role model. You can see that it has a spine that goes up the center of it. It's hard to see, but there is a spine that goes up the center. And so this one, obviously the InMove robot, its spine is designed to move right, left, and back, and spin and all that. We don't want that for the piano playing robot. We want it, absolutely immovable, one position. And so yeah, that's going to be the welded in spine that goes there, and then the arms will come off of either side of it. They'll have an extremely strong fixed position. If you look at how thick this is, so it's obviously going nowhere. I believe that's 1/4 inch. And yeah, so that's what we got. Oh, by the way, the InMove, you guys, this is just a 3D printed robot. You can print this with pretty much any normal home printer. I put my own head on it. The actual InMove head is quite a bit of impressive design. It's got all kinds of servos, and the eyes and neck, everything move. But yeah, InMove, check it out. Let's see if you can see this. InMoov. If someone wanted to print one, get on the Googler and find that. But yeah, it's pretty neat. All the arms and whatnot move. It has all the same joints as you or I. The hand, this hand, I've got all the rest of the parts, but I usually use this InMove to help me with inspiration, and we meditate a lot together. And I like to take examples from her design because it is very good. But in the end, it's also a 3D printed robot, so she has her limitations as far as stability and repeatability go. But yeah, quite amazing for what it is. But anyways, back to this. We're going to go straight up with the spine. It's going to come straight up. Just kind of like if we went up the center of this InMove. So there's our spine. And then right off of here, we're going to have arm and arm. And then obviously once we start getting out to the arms, we'll be using material that's lighter and more, designed for the spot, and not something just so grossly heavy to create an anchor, pretty much. But yeah, so far everything you see here is designed to be as heavy as possible for a reason. All right. Yeah, we got some scratch marks there. Alrighty, looks like the helper's here. Alright, so I went ahead and welded the spine of the robot onto the piano player bench. So check it out. I didn't catch any footage of the weld, but you guys get the point. But this is going to be the spine of the robot, the backbone. It's so important for there to be no play in the spine, a lot of strength, so I didn't mess around. Got a good thick wall there. And so she's really on there. The next thing I got to do is I got this piece of scrap here I found. I'm going to chop this out so it's a nice kind of a slot that I'll probably use for wiring later. I cut those discs out for another project. But yeah, so I'm going to take this piece of scrap. It's going to get welded about right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to give us the width for the chest of the robot, and it's going to give us some wiring track. I can run wiring up and down this, so that's going to work out really good. I may want to use the patina of the rust. You know, I really like it if I can get other things to match suit. So I'm going to try to grind it down just enough so I can get a good clean weld and keep the patina that's going with the rust. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If I can't get some of my samples that I'm rusting to look how I want, then we'll probably have to go with a paint scheme. But yeah, so what I'm going to do next for you guys here is we're going to get this guy welded up. We're going to clean up right here and get that guy welded on there. There's a little bit off the top. Alright, put this bugger right there. I got a line on the top. Let's put a line on the bottom so we don't sand any more than we need to. Get a good weld on there. Okay, so got the thickness portion of the top of the spine welded on. That there is going to give me the full thickness that I want for the chest. He's going to be kind of a barrel-chested robot, as you see. He comes on a little farther. But so the next thing I got to do is I got to chop what's going to be the top of the neck off straight. So you guys are going to get to see more of my laser eye chopping. Brought the piano player bench in here so you guys could see it. Get away from that traffic outside. Sorry about all the traffic noise, but that's the only spot right now I have to spark and grind and weld. But anyhow, piano player bench. Here it is sitting next to the piano. We got the bench and what is to be the spine right here of the robot. And then that's the front of the spine. That's kind of like the back. And then the two pieces there will create the width for the chest. And so my next step is I got these cardboard templates that I made. There's going to be the one here in the front, one here in the front, and one here in the back. And yeah, that'll basically be the chest. But of course also the bracketry for the arms and the shoulders. So yeah, there it is. My next step is I'm going to go ahead and use those cardboard templates and make some steel plates in that same likeness.